And it turns out he'd never even been to Norway.
Wouldn't be good in Hamlet then. Kurt.
Yes.
3 wolves.
Fine beer it is, too.
Great name too.
It is a great name.
It is a solid beer name.
It is a good beer name.
Why 3 wolves?
3 types of hop, okay, first of all. The Latin word for hop is actually Humulus lupulus, which translates loosely into wolf of the woods. Okay, so we've got 3 hops, 3 wolves. Pale ale was a way of describing any beer that wasn't black. So they've come a heck of a long way, and again, the regional variance is massive between what you'd find traditionally in the UK to what we have here in a West Coast American style. So more overtly up front, quite punchy for hop characters, a lot of late hopping, so there's very aromatic, and also a nice level of bitterness as well.
Well, up front and quite punchy does sound like an American style.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But we've got some hops.
Hops give us, using the resins in the hop, which are internal in the flower, we use that for bitterness in the beer to balance out the sweetness. And then we also use oils, which are present in the hop flower as well, which give us flavour and aroma. And how we combine those and use those, obviously we've got 3 here, and we combine them in different ways during the brewing process to get the flavours and aromas we like. So these 3 here, Amarillo, Simcoe, Nelson Sauvin, very fruity.
And when you were talking about the beer, you talked about late hopping.
Yes, to add hops for bittering, we need to add them quite early because it takes a long time for the resins to isomerise into the liquid, and basically dissolve into the liquid and give us the bitterness. We add the aromatic hops really, really late because if we add them too early, the oils are quite volatile and they just flare up the chimney and we lose all the quality we want. So we add them very, very late, literally as we turn the kettle off. Late addition hops will go in and they'll leave all that aroma and flavour in there. They're amazing things.
All good to chew one?
I'd recommend it. You're probably hoping about now you had a glass of water in front of you.
No, you're about right.
It's not going to do any harm, don't worry. But it will.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it'll just slowly get worse and worse, more bitter as we talk.
I'll be honest, the worst time is starting to kick in.
Should we put him out of his misery then?
We should have a beer,
That'd
really.
be nice, really.
Quite a common character in this beer is that kind of a tropical fruit punch kind of thing going on, especially on the nose, and then you get this lovely sort of refined bitterness on the palate.
Now, what kind of food pairing would you go for with a pale ale?
I firmly believe pale ales are probably one of the most versatile food matching beers. Foods that are quite out there, expressive flavours as well. They'll handle quite strong flavours. They'll handle dishes with many different flavours on it. It'll also handle a bit of heat.
Yeah?
Okay, so beer is very, very good at cutting through spicy food. A nice hoppy, it could be a pilsner or a pale ale, actually work really, really well in doing that. So
Great.
Right.
yeah, and I happen to have just something to try that theory with you guys, if you don't mind.
Yeah, all right, I'll volunteer.
Yeah, right.
What do we got?
Great.
I just happen to have with me
Oh,
a little bit
I
of,
just
little bit of
happen
chili
to
sauce.
have that
Yeah.
I carry around with me for such occasions.
Yeah, if I can get some out, and I don't expect you to take the whole shot.
is that a challenge? And I mean, tasting with my eyes, I can see that it's chili
sauce.
and then smelling it, it smells very hot.
Be brave.
Yep. It's there.
Right, give it a go.
Immediately better.
Yeah? Might
Yeah.
take a couple of mouthfuls, you know, there's a lot of chili. You're not typically going to sit down and drink a shot of chili sauce unless you're completely nuts, but imagine something, you know, it could be a Thai curry, something, you know, an Indian curry, a spicy pizza. You know, something with a bit of chili on it. It works really well at cutting through that heat.
Right, well I feel like
Go
I
on.
need to give you something disgusting to eat.
Oh, no, I'm all right. I've done it all before. Grew up in a family where we eat everything.
And so did Hannibal Lecter.